Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to STEAM Monday with the Schenectady County Public Library. My name is Ms. Chinasa, and today we're going to be using our engineering skills to build a leprechaun trap. That's right, this week is St. Patrick's Day, and I know that you guys know the story of leprechauns, our mythical creatures running around, hoarding all of their gold and jewels, and we want to get a glimpse of them. So, what you're going to need for this project is the following. The asterisk means that you're going to need parent supervision for those materials. We don't want anyone to get a cut, and I don't want anyone to get burned by using their hot glue gun. You can also use Elmer's glue, but when we get to making the ladder, as I'll show you right here, you're really going to need that hot glue gun, or I guess you can use tape too. That is part of the engineering process, is to try to figure out how to assemble it so that it is structurally sound. So before we get started, I'll give you a moment to collect your materials and then pause the movie as you are building so you can keep up. And as always, good luck. Take the cover of the coffee or snack can and draw a square in the center. With an adult's help, use scissors to cut the square out. Make sure your fingers stay clear of the blades. This is our trap door. Next, we will paper mache the container. Paper mache is using a glue and water solution and some strips of paper to make a hard covering. So you will need an applicator for this. Paintbrush, like the one shown, or any old paintbrush you're okay with getting paint into. You'll need a small bowl and glue and the green tissue paper cut into strips. If you're using paint, then prepare your paint and brush. You'll need a couple drops of water to add to the glue. For this glue solution, I used a quarter coin size amount in a bowl and just a few drops of water to make it runny, and I mixed it very well. If you haven't prepared your strips of paper already, go ahead and cut them into strips and then cut them into like 2-inch strips. Then take your container and the lid and apply the glue to the can and layer on the green tissue paper. Or if you're painting, go ahead and paint. You may need to apply 2 or 3 layers to cover the logo that goes on the container. And that goes for the tissue paper as well. When you're done, set the container to dry for 20 minutes, or if you're in a hurry, set it outside if it's a clear day to speed it up. You will want to do the same technique on the lid. So paint it with the acrylic paint or use the glue and tissue paper and cover the whole thing. Just remember not to overlap it over the edges because it needs to fit onto the container. Take the white tissue paper and cut a square slightly larger than the one cut in the lid. This is going to be the false floor covering or a trap. Use tape to secure it to the lid. Once you're done, place lid on the container. Next, we're going to decorate it. So pull out your stickers and have fun. If you have stickers that are letters, go ahead and write a message to the leprechaun. I had the letters to spell bank, so that's what I will apply to the side of my container. Next, we'll take the popsicle sticks and we'll begin assembling the ladder. Now, try to keep the steps a finger width apart. So that means when you lay them down in horizontally, on one on top of each other, that you just stick a finger in between the sticks so that they actually make steps and they're just not making a raft. We want to make steps. Glue gun. Using the hot glue gun to assemble the stairs or this ladder will help it dry quicker. You can use Elmer's glue, but it will take longer for it to dry. And maybe that's okay, because if you painted your container or you did the paper mache, it might still be wet. So
you're waiting anyway. Just want to make sure that you know that there is some weighting involved. Check to see that your ladder can naturally lean against the container. Next, we're going to take the last 2 popsicle sticks. One of them, we are going to grab a pair of your scissors, and with an adult helping you cut, you want to cut a slit down the middle of that stick, just half an inch, like so. Using the hot glue gun, your adult using the hot glue gun, will then take the stick with the slit now and glue it to the side of the container, about 2 inches below the lid. And then you will slide the last stick between the slit, where it will form an upside down L, and have your adult help you hold those 2 sticks together as they apply the hot glue to the corners of the sticks, so that stick that's horizontal, making the top of the L, stays in place. Take your time in this section. It gets tricky. Don't apply too much pressure, because you don't want the stick to break any further. Now, once the sticks are glued together, find your piece of string, and we're going to tie it to that stick that is now hanging above our trap door. And make sure that it is centered above the door. And also, don't lean too hard on it so that it doesn't snap off. use tape to attach a gold coin to the string, and you will have your leprechaun trap.
Alright, I hope that you are happy with the way that your leprechaun trap turned out. I think it might work. So don't forget to put it out the night before St. Patrick's Day and try to set a little pathway of extra coins and jewels leading up to it, so he or she can find your trap. And don't forget the ladder. Next up on STEAM Monday, Miss Julie will be walking you through an activity all about color science. You will need the following: water, food coloring, and paper towels. It's so easy. For your leprechaun trap, I want to see what you came up with. So please take a photo and have a grown-up help you post it to the comments below this video on the Youth and Families Facebook page. All right, I will see you guys next time. Stay curious and keep reading, Schenectady.